everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the requirement of IELTS for visa applications and also for admissions in Italian universities. First, let's talk about admission purposes. For admission purposes, it depends on university to university or even from program to program. It depends on what program of what university you are applying that you can know if it is mandatory or not. So you have to go on your program's website and confirm whether it is required or not. Let's just say that it is not required. There is still, you should expect this, that there is still a slight chance that after reviewing your profile, they can ask you for further documents, and that further document can be IELTS. They can give you a conditional admission provided that you submit an IELTS because they don't think that you have sufficient level of English proficiency. You can try not giving IELTS and not pay for it, maybe submit a language proficiency certificate, and hopefully if university gives you unconditional admission letter and they don't ask for IELTS, they are convinced. In order to apply for a visa in Islamabad embassy, you do require an IELTS, and in order to apply for a visa in Karachi consulate, you do not. Similarly, for all the people who are watching me from other countries, it can depend on the consulate or embassy in your country that you're applying in and their special requirement. You have to go confirm if it is mandatory or if it is not. If it is mandatory, then there is no getting away with it. You have to submit an IELTS, which is the case with majority. But let's say that it is not required. In such scenarios, sometimes students get visa, but there is a sufficient chances of visa rejection. In my experience, I have seen many students get their visa rejected despite the fact that IELTS was not required and they did submit a language proficiency and their entire education was in English. It is funny, but they were rejected a visa. So in my opinion, if you are someone who wants to be safe, but in general for everyone, I think it is better to be safe than sorry. Go for IELTS. It's not a difficult test. If you need any tips or tricks, you can write down in the comment section. I can help you with that. I personally prepared only for 1 month and I got 8 bands. Of course, there were a lifetime of readings and preparation for that, but in reality, you can actually study for 1 or 2 months, or if you are very weak, you can study for 3 months and be able to get at least a 5.5 or 6.5. And that is the minimal requirement. If you are not going to submit a higher band, at least submit 5.5 or 6.5 or 6 bands. If you want any tips or tricks or suggestions about how I prepared for IELTS in 1 month and how I got 8 bands and how you can improve your IELTS score, then write down in the comment section and I will upload a separate video on that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe.